Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. We've got Kindle writing in viewer question here. And he says, hey Matt, as always, love your videos. I'm at a crossroads right now. I'm not sure what to do. Finding myself becoming very intrigued with the world of mirrorless, particularly with the convenience aspect. I currently own a Nikon D7100 with a Nikkor 50 f1.8G and a Sigma 17-50 f2.8OS. By the way, I love that lens, as regular viewers know. I'm a fairly experienced photographer, but I mainly shoot, I mainly do the occasional semi-professional gigs on the side. It looks like it meant to say mainly shoots for personal work. Things like family photos, senior pictures, etc., as well as some video and event shooting for organizations like churches. My question is mirrorless worth it? And should I consider selling my Nikon gear to switch? I've been eyeballing the Sony A6000, A6300, and A6500, and the Panasonic GX85. Obviously, there are many price differences there, and a higher price body just means the less to spend on lenses. Maybe I should wait and save quite a bit more and get the Nikon mirrorless. I'm not sure I want to dive into the world of full frame due to cost, but I'm not against it. Thoughts? Maybe other camera suggestions? I'm not against buying used. Thanks for the insight, Kindle. So, thanks for your question, Kindle. Interesting question. A lot of people are probably in this boat right now because we don't know for sure what we're getting from Nikon. We're all waiting anxiously for the announcement, the official announcement on the 23rd. We have a pretty good idea. I just did a recent summary of what the tech specs we expect should be, and I think we're going to see that pretty much bang on. But again, what we don't know is we've discussed the possibility, another viewer brought it up, of a DX mirrorless from Nikon with something like the D500 or D7500 sensor in there. So, and Canon has given us an M50, which I quite like, but I think we're going to see a level above the M50, as we've discussed also. Maybe something like the 90D in a M50. Maybe we won't get a 90D DSLR, or maybe we'll get a 90D DSLR and an M90 or whatever they're going to call it. That is essentially all of the goodies of a 90D in a mirrorless, a step above the M50. These are a lot of questions that make it hard as you're experiencing when you're considering upgrading right now. The fact that you have a 7100, that's a great camera, performs very well, excellent 24 megapixel APS-C, DX Nikon sensor in there. You got some great lenses to go with it. I could shoot anything I wanted to shoot right now with that, with the exception of video. So if you're not, you said you shoot some video, I wouldn't consider replacing your 7100 with a Sony A6000, 6300, or a 6500. I also wouldn't consider replacing it with a GX85 at the moment. If you really want to get into video, and you want to do more on the video side, maybe consider picking up a used or refurb Panasonic G7 with a couple of lenses. You can do that very inexpensively, and that could bridge you until you get to see what all of the new announcements are and make a decision. That you could continue to shoot your photography with the 71, use the Panasonic G7 at a very economical price. You could pick up that body and some lenses for well under $1,000 and get yourself into some really decent 4K shooting. I love the G85 I'm shooting with right now. I'm just thinking for an inexpensive, the G7 does a lot of what the G85 does at a much lower price now because it's been out for quite a while. That's probably what I would do. I certainly wouldn't look at any of those Sonys or the GX85. I just think you're not going to be happy. Those are all older Sonys. Arguably the 63 and the 6500 will give you a 4K video, but the lens selections aren't great, and the bodies are short on battery life, and you're going to get, I guess, okay photo performance, but you're going to spend a lot on lenses. I'd almost rather see you get a Sony A7 III if you're going to go that route. I would do that before I got an A6000 or an A63 or an A65 right now with the way things are and with all these things coming. If you can wait, as I said, by all means, we're expecting a 90D announcement. I'm not exactly sure when. Something above the M50 is coming. A Canon full frame is coming. And then the Nikon full frame mirrorless. Maybe something in the lower one will be something you could afford, and you'll like the looks of it so much when it comes out. That's what you'll want. And then you may regret having spent your money before then. Considering it's only August 23rd and you are interested in them, I think I would wait at least till then And then if you weren't interested in them once they were officially announced, you could look at some options like maybe the Sony A7 III, maybe just adding a Panasonic G7 and some lenses for your video side. That's what I would consider. Then you could, if you did that, you could wait to see what Nikon and Canon do on the crop sensor, the APS-C mirrorless end. We are going to get more of that from Canon. I can't imagine we're not going to see it from Nikon. We just haven't had any announcements yet. That's what I would do. Let me throw it back to our viewers. What would you guys do? Do you agree with me on the options here, or what he should do and why? Do you disagree? Is there another option you think he should go with? Let us know in the comments below. What would you do and why? Let's help out Kindle. And thanks for your question, Kindle. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.